What's going on, YouTube Game Show? Welcome back to James Talks Movies, where today I am going to be reviewing the movie Journey to Bethlehem, starring Milo Manheim, Fiona Palomo, and Antonio Banderas, among others. This movie is directed by Adam Anders. Before going into this movie, I've not seen any of his work. And so going into this movie, I definitely was very interested to see what this movie was. I mean, going and seeing the trailer, like going when I was going to the movie theater the last couple times, uh, I was just, I honestly, I didn't think this movie was gonna be any all that great. I mean, yeah, it's kind of creative to have a musical retelling of Christmas story that we all love and know. But usually with these Christian movies that have that try to be different or do a creative spin on the story, kind of sugarcoat the main theme of the story and idea. So going into this movie, I was not very excited while I was interested because I've never seen this story told in this way. I was kind of worried that it wasn't gonna like tell the story in a respectful manner like it should, and actually like show how awesome this story was and these events were. But I think this movie did a very good job. Milo Manheim and Fiona Palomo star in this movie as Mary and Joseph, and I think they do a very good job. In this movie, they do have a couple cliches to work with. The script wise, I mean, you definitely get your cheesy moments, and you get just like relationship drama and stuff, which at the beginning of the movie, you do kind of feel, at least I felt like it was starting to become overly cheesy, and it was very just very, I don't know, just very hallmarky movie, and just very over the top and not very just becoming some rom-com, something like that. But I do think once that you get past those cliches, I think they do lead to the story, the actual story being told that you want to see, and it leads to just it's just different. I think when you go into this movie, it is gonna feel different, but I do think this movie is a very good introduction for kids to watch this movie, and a very good introduction for parents to go and see, to introduce their kids to this movie, because it's not, like I said before, I don't think this movie does a bad job at telling the story that you want in this movie. I think it does a very good job of retelling it. And I think why this movie is a good introduction for kids, well, it's a musical. I mean, you have your standard like musical theater songs. You have poppy upbeat musical numbers, and yes, while there are like dancing and singing and all of that, it's not too over the top where it feels like you're just watching a stage play, or I guess you kind of get that vibe either way when you're watching a musical, but it's not like too over the top where you're seeing like Joseph or Mary or whoever, these characters, they're not doing like anything out of character or just like uh, stuff that makes you like roll your eyes and stuff like that. You also have Antonio Banderas in here who gets a villain song within like the middle of the movie. He plays King Herod in this movie. He's someone who was going after Jesus and did not really like that a new king, a new ruler was coming into Bethlehem. So um, so, yeah, that's who Antonio Banderas plays. And I think he does a very good job at, um, just, he's kind of the over the top is a villain, even though, this movie is not overly over the top and just stuff like that. He does Antonio Banderas play a very over the top villain that you would expect in like musicals such as like any Disney musical or stuff like that. So I think there's a really good job in the role he's given, and he does get a pretty killer song, I'm not gonna lie. Another thing that this movie does very well is there is comedy in here, especially from the three wise men. I forgot who plays the three wise men, but they have some pretty funny jokes in here that kind of just make them lighten the mood. Is like some funny slapstick humor in here that I think they do a really good job of like conveying and doing that. So yes, guys, those are my thoughts on Journey to Bethlehem. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you saw Journey to Bethlehem, tell me in the comment section down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you not like it? If you haven't seen it, or you kind of weary like I am, like they're not really gonna tell the story in the way that you really want it to. All your thoughts, tell me in the comment section down below. Also in the comments, maybe give me some movie suggestions, movies you have seen or want to see that you want me to review, so then I can check them out and then give my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification after you subscribe, because then you can be notified every time I upload a new video like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.